Right now you're tuned in to LenaBlueTV. You already know who it is. I am the one and only Phanzii.
We got Phanzii in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's alright.
So, Phanzii, where'd you get this name?
Constance. She up in FAMU. Shout out to Constance. She's like my sister, which reminds me of my real sister, Lala. Shout out to Lala. But she'll always see me in DA hallways and be like, Phanzii! And like always just like be so like munchy. I just went with it. It's just like something that I thought about when I started making music. Like, damn, what do I want my name to be? And that's the first thing I thought of. And it stick. Yeti.
You still in school?
I'm out of high school. I don't know about college yet. Cause you know what I'm saying, I might end up
Where are you from and what was it like growing up?
Jacksonville, West Side, Zone 4, Sweetwater, you already know. I grew up around like, just like older boys, older cats. Always going out to SOS to play ball. Those people like really put me on game about how real shit go down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, West Side, Zone 4, always got that true to my heart. Steve's pimping, Scotty pimping.
When did you get into music and what sparked your interest?
I hooked up with Frazier at the beach, and came across this lady that lived in Ponte Vedra, and he heard me spit and was like, bro, we gotta get you in the studio. And we went to Paul, shout out to My Platinum Sounds, we went to Paul and that's where I recorded Red Light, and that's where I recorded all my stuff. But he really put me on and paid for studio time and all. Like he was real about it, and that's what motivated me. And now that I know and like realize how important studio time is and that you have to pay for it, you know what I'm saying? That's what made me like really appreciate that he brought me to the studio so I can get started. I've always freestyled in art school, and like in art school it's just like high school musical, it's just like the black version. So like instead of everybody jumping on the tables and like we're up, you know, it's just like everybody meeting up and who freestyling, and you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. It's just like everybody form a big circle. Me and my niggas just like da-da-da, and you say some cool shit, everybody oh. So then that's why I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I got that thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we would battle. We would battle people like little like lame shit, but it, you know, it helped today because you know I'm doing this. So that's what helped my freestyling, but that's what sparked my interest.
Gotcha. So right now, are you signed to any labels?
No, but I did. I got an email from Def Jam. I don't even know if it was like real or not, but it was about my song Mobbin', and they wanted like to pay for the rights of the song. I don't know. It was some fishy shit, but that's the only like contact I've had with a label. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I don't really know too much about labels or like how it works. Mm-hmm. I just know names like 360 deals and like stuff like that, but I haven't got to that point yet. So.
Do you think that you might be interested or just doing your own thing?
I don't know. Whichever one like bring me like more opportunities to connect with my fans, I guess. So if I can do more shows on my own or like, you know, do meet and greets or like that, you know, whatever that involves like me getting out there as far as exposure, that's what I want. That's best. So I don't know what that is yet. So
any major performances?
I had a little performance for a birthday party, and it was my girlfriend's. She had a birthday party and bought a stage, and I got up on stage and performed Mobbin'. I was supposed to perform my other song, but like, you know, I'm on this like small ass stage, like thinking I'm doing shit. My homies was on stage jumping with me, about to break that shit. But it meant a lot to me because I could see myself doing it on a bigger format later. You know, it might have been a smaller stage, but it meant a lot to me. That's the only time I performed.
Any upcoming performances or shows or?
Definitely a lot of performances. I'm about to really get into my music as far as like exposure and going places. I can't really speak too much on it, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be performing.
So your latest singles, you have Granddaddy, NASA, and Chinese Food. Now, Chinese Food is getting hella love. So first of all, why did you name this song Chinese Food?
I got done recording in the studio with Trevor and Dorito, which is both of my homeboys, and Trevor, which is Roz, the other dude that's on it. And we got done recording, and Paul, the engineer, asked me what I wanted to name to me, and I just randomly said Chinese food. But once I said Chinese food, it made a whole theme, and that's where the music video came in at, and like I liked it. And just like it came from, you know that Chinese, it's like a Chinese Asian woman walking and she got her hands up, she's like, nobody fucking with me. That's what I thought about, and I just wanted to make it a song. So and just
that's creative.
Yeah. I thought about that too.
So how many plays is that getting right now?
It's been what, I think a month or two from my page. And at that rate, right now it's at 1,400 and something. But at that rate, it's good for my page, you know. And I'm blessed to have those kind of numbers, because it's like, you know what I mean? With me just starting out, I'm blessed to have like any numbers, because I've seen people who just start out and get like 6 plays and like, you know what I mean? So yeah, right now like 1,400 plays. Blessed.
That's good.
Thank you guys.
So where can we find the Chinese food?
Right now it's on SoundCloud and YouTube. Just type in Chinese food and just put Phanzii after it. Click on that, and bam, that's me. That's me and Roz.
So at the moment that you guys came up with this song, like, what were you guys up to? Like, what were you guys doing?
Well, it's just I was at my state of thinking about like where I'm at now, where I came from, and when I used to be like chubby and a loner, weird, and like not caught up to with society. Just like, you know, nobody fuck with you, and then, you know, everybody claim that something wrong with you or you weird, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm always wearing different stuff, but to other people it's like weird, and you know what I'm saying? But that's where it came from. Just, you know, people who feel weird don't worry about society's rules, standards, expectations. You weird for a reason. God give you a talent and you need to grow from it. If you feel like you weird, that's good. You singled out, you 101. So just keep going with it, and that's what Chinese food explains.
I love that.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So, if you could legalize anything in the world,
marijuana.
what would it? And why marijuana?
Because it makes me happy. It's a blessing to the earth. It is. That's where NASA came in at. Granddaddy Perp. It has so many wonderful names of different strands, and like it's just a beautiful thing. It smells beautiful. Marijuana is like my second best friend, and right now I can't name my first. Not yet. We'll talk about it later.
What motivates you to stay on your hustle?
What motivates me? Ooh, sorry, I heard the question after you said it. What motivates me is like when people tell me that, or just like anybody who listens to my music, and just like the people that listen to my music, because I'll click on the people that like my music, and it's just like somebody that you like wouldn't notice on the street, and you know what I'm saying, and that means a lot to me, because those are the people that matters. And just like I said, when I was working at the Mosh, and them 2 dudes came in, I hope y'all watching, and y'all came in and told me to keep doing my music while I was at that register. I appreciate that. That's the type of stuff that gets to my heart to make me, because I have thoughts sometimes. It's like, damn, should I keep doing this? Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna go anywhere with this. But like dudes like them 2, like that motivated me to keep pushing. That I got an audience, and I can help them with something that's going on in their life, or like just have something to listen to when they, you know, doing whatever they're going through. I want you to click on my music and see if it'll help. So those people.
Absolutely. So how often are you in the studio?
Definitely want to not distance it out, but I'm not in a rush to just make anything, put it out there, go next and make something, you know. It's a lot that I put into my songs. It's a lot of thinking, looking up, just different scenarios, and like it's just like a lot, because it's just layers on top of layers on top of layers, and that's why it takes me a distance out, you know, time to be in the studio. But I also want to make it worth it every time I am in the studio.
Right. So I'm guessing that it's safe to say that it's lots of planning that goes into your music.
And lots of thought, and just like and most of my stuff come from real life. I just switch it and just like add like a jazz to it. Like when in Chinese food, I said got so many dimes, trade my roll for a 5. Oh, sorry. Sorry, can we do that over? And Chinese food, like I said, got so many dimes, trade my roll for a 5. And I was at the register. Every time I counted the register, it's a roll of dimes. And I was just like, damn, it takes a lot of dimes to get to a $5 bill. But then I also thought about like dimes as in, you know what I'm saying? And I switched that growing from that situation. And yeah, it's just a lot of planning that goes into it.
I think that's pretty cool. Like you take certain situations and like just make it into a song.
Yeah, I like doing that.
And it's dope. So, at the age of 10 years old, everybody wanted to be something. What did you want to be at the age of 10?
Oh, I wanted to build my own theme park, my own amusement park.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought about having the handicapped kids get in free. That was one thing. Just because like it was handicapped and just like we had so many privileges as people like who were able to do so much. At the time, I don't know why I thought about like handicapped people, but yeah, I always wanted my own theme park and amusement park. I kept that dream for the longest.
Did you ever have that video game? It was like Off Rails or something.
Oh, I've heard of it and I've seen it. I thought that was
like
cool.
Building your own amusement park. I had that game.
That's crazy.
That game's really fun. If you could spend a day and all day with any music artist or any idol, dead or alive, who would it be?
Lil Wayne being one. Second, A$AP Rocky. And third, Kanye. I don't even know if I had a 1, 2, or 3, but I just thought about them 3.
And so, why those 3?
I'm gonna keep it short. I ain't gonna talk to you at all. Lil Wayne, because his wordplay it's just like somebody who I would love to learn from. Cause that wordplay is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm cursing.
No.
That wordplay is ridiculous, and just like I've always been, like I'll hear Lil Wayne and be like, oh, how the hell does a human being come up with this type of shit? Like I want to do, like I want to be able to like say something and then you catch it 2 years down the line, like, cause I'll listen to his stuff and be like I'll find out so many things from listening to his music, like metaphors, and I'll be like. Yeah. Dang, like he just, that's somebody who I would love to learn from and like be a mentor. Second one was A$AP. People tell me I look like A$AP Rocky all the time. At first I didn't like it because I didn't like want to like live under the shadow of the guy that looks like A$AP Rocky. It's like I actually want to meet him and like, cause I seen common like similarities that me and him have, and it's just like I'm not trying to be like him. It's just like stuff that I've always wanted. It's just like now that it's on me, and like the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, like my hair. I've always wanted my hair long. I always wanted to be able to put it in a ponytail, and it's like I always wanted to have slugs. But at the same time, A$AP Rocky has long hair, slugs, earrings. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's just worse that I look like him outside of the earrings, jewelry, braids, and stuff. So yeah.
And the last one was
Kanye West. Easy. Kanye West is just like, I don't know. It's just like it's so much to say about him. Yeah. And like it's just like Kanye. Like I can't even fathom to like. It's just like I look up to Kanye. And like everything he does is just like a big deal, and to me, because he's been an inspiration, and like just like his story, like with him and his like mom and everything, and like where he is now, like that man is huge, and like he got both sides. He got the black world and he got the white world. He got the, you know what I'm saying, and that's what it's about. Like, and he don't like support discrimination, and that's what I like. And the same with A$AP too. Like when he stopped one of his shows to like, you know, it was 2 dudes arguing or fighting in the crowd, and he pulled them up on stage and made them hug, handshake. Like who big enough to make something like that happen? You know what I mean? Those are my inspirations. People who like know how to make a change in something. Like,
right. And spread the love.
Yeah, and they have a big format using it. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to have a big format to where I can talk to people and be like. They'd be like, oh, I have a good leader. I like this guy. You know what I mean?
What do you want to say to the people who look up to you?
The people that look up to me, I know I have like a variety crowd. I got people that's overseas. Shout out to all my overseas fans. Shout out to my local fans. Shout out to international fans. But the main thing is like people who have a talent and you feel like you have a talent, you have it for a reason. And not even dissing the people who don't have talents. It's just that y'all have a talent, and if you're weird for a reason. And don't let nobody stop you. Don't let corporate, don't let the job that you get minimum wage stop you, because it's all temporary. That stuff is, you're gonna get through it, and you're gonna be mad that you changed yourself for a job that was temporary. Like I got so many homeboys that say, damn, I done cut my hair for this job, and damn, I miss my hair. Or like people that can't get tattoos because of a job. You know, and that's stuff that people want, you know, for themselves, but the job hindering them from doing that. It's just like, don't live up to corporate expectations, live up to your own expectations. And just like be yourself. That's what I support. Being yourself and going with it. Growing from being yourself. I like that. Being yourself, it is what it is. You yourself. Don't worry about other people. It's okay. Right. It's cool.
It's so much easier to be yourself. Like trying to be something that you're not, takes so much effort. Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Right. And people fail to realize that, and I'm just like, just do your own thing. Just be yourself. Like, do you even know like who you are?
Right. Find yourself.
Right. This has been Phanzii. Thank you so much for coming through.
No problem. Love y'all. Love my fans. I appreciate everybody that's looking at this. I am the one and only Phanzii. It's just with the concept of loving yourself before you love somebody else.
Right.
You gotta love your music before you put it out and expect other people to love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why I put so much time into it, because I gotta like massage and love my music before I give it to somebody else. You know what I mean? That's why I'm just like quick up. I got a thought, let me listen to a beat, record, put it out. I don't do that. It's like I got a thought, let me see what I can do with this thought. It's not procrastinating to record, it's just like making up. If you come up with new stuff.
And that's where that quality comes in at.
Yeah, when you come up, your mind is thinking about different stuff every day. So it's hard to just like come up with something the same day and record it. Just like push out music that you don't care about.
Right.
It's deeper than that. At least for me, it is. You know, I'll go hard listening to my music, but I do that because I want people to go hard. And
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If I can't vibe to my own shit, then other people
of course.
Can vibe to my shit.